The grand ballroom of the Magnolia Hotel gleamed under the golden chandeliers. CEOs, investors, and entrepreneurs filled the lavish space, their laughter mingling with the soft hum of classical music from a quartet in the corner. Amidst the glittering crowd, 10-year-old Lily sat quietly at a small corner table, tracing invisible patterns on the tablecloth while her mother, Sarah, hurried from table to table, refilling glasses and serving plates with a tired yet determined smile. Lily had spent countless nights at the restaurant where her mother worked, keeping herself entertained with a tattered sketchbook or the occasional borrowed book from a kind waiter. Tonight was no different, until a voice cut through the chatter, addressing her directly. "Little girl, do you play?" A tall man with salt and pepper hair and a sharp navy suit stood before her, twirling a crystal glass in his fingers. Richard Dawson, the CEO of a billion-dollar investment firm, was known for his ruthless business tactics and occasional arrogance. The guests at his table chuckled, sensing the mockery laced in his words. Lily's gaze flickered between the man and the violin resting in its open case near the musicians. She had always been enchanted by the instrument, though she had never touched one. Her mother's paycheck barely covered their rent, let alone lessons. Still, something in the CEO's tone made her sit up straighter. "Yes," she said softly, surprising herself. The laughter around the table grew. Dawson smirked and gestured grandly. "Then by all means, entertain us." Sarah's heart clenched as she watched her daughter stand. She opened her mouth to intervene, but something in Lily's eyes, equal parts defiance and quiet hope, held her back. Lily approached the violinist, who hesitated before handing her the delicate instrument. It felt lighter than she expected, the polished wood cool under her fingertips. She swallowed hard, positioned the bow as she had seen musicians do, and closed her eyes. The first sound was rough, uncertain. More laughter rippled through the crowd. But then, as if guided by something unseen, Lily adjusted her grip, steadied her breathing, and drew the bow across the strings with a tenderness that silenced the room. A pure, haunting melody filled the air, a tune she had never played but somehow knew, as if it had always lived inside her. The laughter died. Conversations halted. Even the servers paused, trays in hand, as the notes wove through the air, carrying something raw and unexplainable, years of longing, unspoken dreams, and quiet resilience. Tears pricked Sarah's eyes. She had never seen Lily so lost in something, so effortlessly brilliant. And neither had Richard Dawson. The smirk on his face had vanished, replaced by something unreadable. He leaned forward, elbows on the table, watching the girl transform a joke at her expense into something extraordinary. As the last note lingered in the air, the room remained hushed. Then, a single pair of hands clapped. Then another. And another. Soon, the entire ballroom erupted into thunderous applause. Lily blinked, cheeks flushed, hands trembling as she lowered the violin. Richard stood slowly, the glint of his cufflinks catching the light as he reached for his wallet. He pulled out a crisp check, but Sarah stepped forward before he could offer it. "She doesn't need charity," she said firmly. "She needs a chance." A slow smile spread across Richard's face. "Fair enough." He turned to Lily. "How would you like to study under the best violin teachers in the country?" Lily's breath hitched. She glanced at her mother, who nodded, tears spilling freely now. And so, what had started as a joke became the beginning of something extraordinary. In the years that followed, Lily Dawson, no longer just a waitress's daughter, would go on to perform in concert halls across the world, her music a testament to resilience, courage, and the power of a single moment of kindness to change everything. And Richard Dawson? He never forgot the little girl who turned his mockery into magic. Some said it was that night that changed him. Others believed he had always been waiting for a reason to change. Either way, he became Lily's biggest supporter, proving that sometimes, the most unexpected moments reveal the best in us all. Here's your inspiring story. Let me know if you'd like any tweaks or additions.